If you didn't know it, today is a brand new day, and my name is Ramon Ray, publisher of zoneofgenius.com. Thanks for being here this morning. Appreciate you whether you're watching this live at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the Rundown with Ramon show, or whether you're watching it on demand at any other time or date. I'm glad you're here today for a brand new edition of the Rundown with Ramon. We have three amazing things we're going to share with you today. One, my friend Robert Levin talks about why your employer brand is your most important strategic priority in his Substack blog called The New Talent Playbook, talking about Glassdoor and how some things he didn't realize was costing his employer brand and how you can change it. Always learning from the big billion-dollar brands what we smaller businesses can do. Amazon unveils new AI tools to expedite deliveries. This is not a game. AI is real. Amazon is real, and things are happening. And my journey in hiring a video editor, not my first, not my last, but I've been in business for a number of years now, and I hired a video editor in this season to help me with some work and why I did that, why I didn't do it earlier, what was the challenges that caused me to do it. But listen, welcome to a brand new edition of the Rundown with Ramon. Many of you go home at night and you lock the doors of your house. Click, click. Many of your car and you lock your car door. Boop, boop. But is your business secure? In fact, is your small business secure? You got 2 employees, 10 employees, 25 employees. Is that secure? Well, I know it's very hard to secure that kind of business. This is why I partnered with Bitdefender Small Business Security Solutions, Bitdefender Ultimate Small Business Security Solutions, encouraging you to be secure. Spyware is a real thing. Malware is a real thing. Ransomware is a real thing. Phishing is a real thing. All these things, deep fakes, these are real things that hackers and cyber criminals and others want to do to impact, affect, steal from, do terrible things to your business. And my message of the day today is I want you to be more secure. So talking about number one, ding, 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 your employer brand. Let's unpack that a bit. Rob Levin, in his Substack blog, The New Talent Playbook, says why your Glassdoor score is costing you $500,000 a year and how to fix it before your competitors figure this out. He says that yet most businesses are managing talent the same way they did 10 years ago, while the way people want to be managed has changed. He talks about the employer brand is so important. It's primarily visible through your Glassdoor reviews, LinkedIn company page, and the stories your current and former employees are saying about you. What are they saying? Research is showing that for a $10 million business, a poor employer brand can cost $500,000 annually in hiring costs and lost productivity and missed opportunities. This is a real thing. So why does this matter? Because you wonder why people are not wanting to work for you, maybe because you have a bad employer brand. Your employer brand is what your company feels like, it sounds like, and represents as a place to work. What are you doing about this? Rob Levin said in one post, he was wondering why his Glassdoor reviews weren't better, and he realized he wasn't proactively encouraging people to say the good things. You'll always have 1 or 2 small percentage of employees, and those may be the loudest, but you have to encourage those who are also having a good time to share. Rob Levin says your employer brand encompasses everything from your company culture and core values to how your current employees talk about working for you. This means you have to be proactive. One of the headlines in this piece that Rob Levin writes is the talent revolution has rewritten the playbook. He says, here's what's changed. Finding great customers is now easier than finding great employees. And Rob's not saying that finding great customers is easy, but he's saying it's different. So this is the lesson of the day today. Rob says he learned this lesson through a painful experience. He had a decent team and focused on growing the business and scaling. I believe that with a great product, I could work just harder to succeed. But day after day, he said he found myself pulled into different parts of the business instead of focusing on seismic industry shifts. He didn't empower his team as a lesson learned. The cost, while I was firefighting nuts and bolts issues, the world was moving from print to digital. This is a mistake he had made. The hidden costs are crushing your profits. 69% of job seekers, Rob Levin says, reject offers from companies with poor reputations. Let that sink in. Innovation lags because your competitive death spiral. So Rob asked, what are some things that you can do to have a healthier employer brand? One, check your Glassdoor score. That's important. Anything below 3.5 is a crisis. Anything above 4.5 is strong. Measure your hiring metrics. Well, how long does it take you to fill a position? What's your offer acceptance rate? The quality of your applicant pool? Are you surveying your team to find out how you're really doing? The strategic framework that changes everything. Rob says this: define your employee value proposition. Clearly articulate why someone should choose to work with you. Align everything with your core values. Improve your digital presence. And as he says, he discovered that his Glassdoor score was around 3 something, which is terrible. We didn't script responses or offer incentives to get people to write, to get people to talk, and to do that. So listen, it's not too late for you, but Rob Levitt is showing us that your employer brand score is amazing. You're wondering, why aren't people working for you? Why aren't people working with you? Well, maybe they're getting the message that you're not such a great place to work. My name is Ramon Ray. This is the Rundown with Ramon. Good morning. Anna of the Musical Web. Glad you're here today. Thanks for being here on a brand new show. Love it that people are enjoying the Rundown with Ramon as people watch it across multiple platforms and watch it not just live, but on demand afterwards. I looked at Twitter recently. I was like, wow, a lot of people are watching that. And I was very happy to see that. Let me give you this message from our sponsor, Bitdefender, to make sure that your small business is secure. Check this out for 39 seconds.
It starts with something small. An email, a phone call, a fake invoice. It looks real. It sounds urgent. One wrong move, and your business pays the price. Small businesses are easy targets for cyber criminals. With Bitdefender, they lose every time. Enjoy unstoppable security and real peace of mind so you can fight for success, not against cyber threats. Real-time protection, zero stress. Get Bitdefender today.
All right. Welcome back. I saw this little nugget in the news. Amazon unveils new AI tools to expedite deliveries. Always love seeing how these big billion-dollar brands are doing good things with technology and culture and leadership and marketing and sales and money and more. And what we can learn from them in a small way. Amazon is introducing artificial intelligence tools, systems, and smart specs to streamline deliveries and improve warehouse efficiencies. The new gadgets include a next-generation robotic system that expedites package sorting, AI-powered glasses for delivery drivers with turn-by-turn directions and package identification tools, and a tailored AI agent for managers that anticipates and avoids bottlenecks for fulfillment centers. The move is part of a broader push by the e-commerce giant toward warehouse automation, as it reportedly works to replace over 500,000 human workers with robots. So here's the essence of what they're doing. Yes, more and more robots are going to be in the warehouse to minimize humans in the warehouse, because that's a very controlled environment that Amazon can control. But it's way too early to have robots delivering things from warehouse to homes. You got to go upstairs, downstairs, dogs, no dogs, cats, no cats, garage, front of the house, all the kind of different things. And the streets are not trained, of course, even to have driverless cars. Yet all streets across America are not. Some are, and that can be done. But then how do you get the package out of the vehicle, and et cetera? So you have drones and more, but we're way too early for that. But what they're doing is empowering their delivery drivers, and basically they're robotizing them, putting AI glasses on them, probably having them with smarter technology on their phones, enabling the managers to be smarter with route changes. So taking the humans, infusing them with automation tools, and letting everything be better. Everybody, my name is Ramon Ray. This is the Rundown with Ramon. Dr. Will Moreland is here. Made my day. Wow, Dr. Will, you made me feel like a king today having you here, man. Great to have you here, Dr. Will Moreland. Thank you for all that you do and what you're building and who you're serving. Hey, Alexandria Nicole, glad to have you here. Always here in the morning. Thanks for being here, Alexandria Nicole, America's amazing best business coach. Glad you're here today. Ding, 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 ding. So I want to shift gears to something that I did yesterday. Yesterday, I hired a video editor. Now, me hiring a video editor is nothing new. I've hired dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of freelance talent from Upwork and other platforms over the last few years. That's not new. But in this season, I probably should have done this earlier, but let me go with you some of the challenges I had in hiring a video editor, which may be helpful for you. One, I was trying to do it all myself, trying to save some money, increase profitability, tired of training people how to do what I needed them to do. And sometimes, of course, they could do it much better than me, but meaning this season, there's a slight learning curve for everybody when it's new. So I figured, let me just have my own video editor. But all the work I was doing it wasn't working out so well. I was frustrating myself and I was being a stumbling block to my clients. They wanted changes that were probably taking too long. And I'm not a video editor. It's not what I do. And so the work I was doing was subpar. And I said, this is not working out. So I went on Upwork last night and went through a variety of posts. Upwork is a great place to find all kind of talent like this, programmers and video editors and social media managers and executive assistants, virtual assistants and the like. And I hired somebody. He's from Nigeria. And my point being, sometimes we get to a place where, like, you know what? I can do it better myself. I can do it cheaper myself. I can do it faster myself. But really, is it better? Really, is it frustrating your business? Is it frustrating you? Is it frustrating the client? Could you be doing other things if you weren't doing that work? Let's say my time was worth $300, $500, $400 an hour. Let's say I can do things that impact the business 25,000, 50,000, 100,000. I can do things that build the business bigger and better and different. Why am I doing then editing work when I can get a video editor who can do it for 10, 25, 50, whatever the hourly fee may be? So how do you find a great freelancer? How do you hire somebody that can impact, that can do well in your business? Well, testing them is one. Test them. Make sure they can do the work. Look at their bio, look at the portfolio, look at their past work, look at their reviews. It's your obligation, folks, to give them clear guidelines. Give them clear guidelines in what to do, what not to do, and how you want it done, and or not how you want it done per se, but more importantly, what the goal is and what the metrics, what the benchmark of success is. Are you ready to lead them and guide them? Are you ready to let them go if they're not doing what you expect from them? This is important, giving them a chance, but at some point you have to be willing to say, this is not working, and know what you expect from them. Before you even hire them, what are some of the broad guidelines you want? Hopefully you've had a few years of experience in this. For me, responsiveness is one thing. Yes, I don't want mistakes and all that, but one of my key things, one of my key metrics that I look for is, are you responsive? And yes, sometimes during a season, you're in traffic, you're dealing with your child, it's the middle of the night, you can't respond. But in generally doing a regular work day, you got to get back to me, hopefully within that hour, hopefully within an hour or two. I want to work with a freelancer that's kind of at their desk for hours a day and check their email frequently. So this is what I went through, and I wonder, do you go through this too? Hey, Asadon Brown, glad to have you here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Yvette is here as well. The party is getting started. Love it, love it, love it. And am I alone in this, Yvette? Am I alone in this, Dr. Will? Do you ever find yourself doing the things that you know you shouldn't do it, but trying to save money, trying to do it faster, thinking you can do it better, you end up doing it yourself, and then all the things pile on you, and you end up not serving yourself, you end up not serving your business, you end up not serving your client, and it's a big spaghetti mess, LaShawn. Do you find that happening? That's what happened to me, and I had to get a video editor, I had to get help. Not that help's not out there, but all these reasons I was like, let me just do it. Thank you, Alexandra Nicole. Love it, love it, love it. Fantastic insight. Just shared it on our Elevate Your Growth community. Thank you, Alexandria. Appreciate it. LaShawn, appreciate that. Thank you for knowing that I'm not alone in this. Thank you for this. Thank you, Vet. I'm not alone. You know what I mean by this. So my encouragement today is that if we're going to build businesses that are sustainable, if we're going to even work for companies and do the work we need to do, this is part of that rubric of knowing when to let go, knowing when we need to delegate, knowing when we know that it's not right for us to do it. As you say, Yvette, come on now, my co-host now, stay in your lane. Doesn't mean, of course, you can't do new things. Doesn't mean you can't jump in. Doesn't mean you don't know how to do the things, but be able to stay in your lane is absolutely important. Stay in your lane. Know where you add the most value to the company. One of the things that I do best for Smart Hustle Media LLC, which owns Zone of Genius, owns Celebrity CEO. One is things like this, me being the face of our brand and sharing insights with our growing community. That's one thing I do very well. Number two is working with our brand partners, being able to find out from our brand partners what they need, how they work, how we can add value to them, where they're looking for. Already talking to many of our partners. As you all know, Bitdefender, a great partner of ours, VeriSign, great partner of ours, Zoho, great partner of ours, and more. Working with them to know what they need, how they work, what they can do. Orion Global Solutions, another great partner of ours, client of ours. So these are the things that I do very well. Everything else, which doesn't include me being the talent and sharing the knowledge, producing the knowledge, which doesn't include me building partnerships in this season, that's what I'm doing. Everything else, editing video, doing copy, doing marketing funnels and more, somebody else can do. Now, sometimes I step in and do things. I can do event production very well. As I get closer to it, I turn to my good friend Liz Caruso and others to help do it at a more detailed and high-level way. But we need to understand this, Yvette. We need to understand this, Alexandrian. Stop that, Alexandria. Come on now. Focus on your zone of genius. It's the truth. This is the only way to build a sustainable business. And as I look to 2026, I'm very blessed over the last few years, feeding my family and paying myself, which many entrepreneurs are unable to do. But now I'm in a season of slowness, and I'm thinking I need to dial up and I need to fine tune what I'm doing at the age of 52 as I look towards 60, 65, and 70 in a different season in life. Yes, it's 5 years off, 10 years off, but I need to prepare now. I should have prepared 20 years ago. We're always in different seasons, planning different things. And so my hope today on the Rundown with Ramon is to share this with you, and these nuggets will help you. Alexandra Nicole, thank you so much for being here today. Yvette, thank you for being here on the Rundown with Ramon. LaShawn, thanks for being here today. Asa, thanks for being here today. Dr. Will, thank you. Ayanna, thank you all for showing up and being here. And I know many are watching, who will watch it afterwards and etc. But I love doing this show, a morning nugget of inspiration, kind of like a quick taste of Cafe Bustelo. To help you start your day. Be blessed. Have an amazing day. Don't forget to make an impact in the life of somebody else. Don't forget that somebody out there needs you. Don't forget to ask yourself that question: who will lose if I don't win? My name is Ramon Ray. A brand new episode of The Rundown with Ramon. We'll have this on our podcast. We'll have this at zoneofgenius.com. We'll have this on our email newsletter. So you don't want to miss out. Go to zoneofgenius.com and make sure you sign up for our email newsletter so you don't miss out. zoneofgenius.com/subscribe. Sign up for that today. And you can check out zoneofgenius.com/events to see some upcoming events that we're doing. And I'll be sharing some of the featured events, the partner events that I'll be part of in the coming weeks as well. Be blessed. Have an amazing day. And I will see you tomorrow morning at 7:30 a.m. And don't forget, secure your business with our friends at Bitdefender Small Business Security Solutions. Yvette, yes, indeed, I will make it a great day. And that is a wrap.